But how you only 10-8 in the first quarter, babe?
Taking a look at the Thunder. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Noel. Then there's Marquise Morris. And it's George in at the small forward. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Great open look there.
Wow, Morris is a great stretch forward. Spaces the floor beautiful. You can't lose him out of the court.
AI, no good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Morris. On the wing, George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Looney passes to Iguodala. Here's AI. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
And with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the opening.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. Since coming to the Warriors, Kevin Durant says he's enjoyed playing for Steve Kerr.
He just gets it. We get around people in this life, whether it's players or coaches.
And Steve Kerr has seen it all on the basketball court. In a worldly perspective, Greg, off of it, he's not going to become a prisoner of the moment.
Keeping the right perspective really so important. You see why guys like KD love playing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Morris is out there with Noel. Then there's Felton. Then it's Paul George. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. Now it's the first game of the regular season. Chris, talk about what you expect to see this year in the league overall, the feel you think you're going to get.
Well, I think there's going to be two sides. It's a copycat league, so you're going to see some teams that are going to try to speed up the play. You're going to see some teams that try to increase three-pointers and decrease their mid-range jumpers. And then reality is set in, and then they'll have to kind of get back to playing regular basketball. And for some teams, it's just straight development. How can you develop their young players and get them along with maybe some veterans who are going to be transitioned out in the middle of the year? So right now for coaches, GMs, presidents, there's a lot of optimism, but there's also a lot of prodding, self-examination to see where they will be a year from now, as opposed to putting all their eggs in this.
I didn't have enough time to go
Thunder
back.
leading by 3. Felton kicks to Noel. Iguodala against George. Pass to Morris. Schroeder outside. Hooked away. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look for AI. It doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Well, Dennis Schroeder
I didn't get it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Was the first option for the Hawks this past season.
And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments. Some changes here for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Draymond Green. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And AI is subbed in for Curry. On the free throw, no good.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Durant is out there with Bell. Then it's AI. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Livingston in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first tier in half number 2.
Here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
Just 3 to shoot, and there's the
I'm
foul.
done.
It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Jones checked in for Golden State. Three-pointer, cans it from downtown.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Warriors lead by 22. Bell passes to Jones. Shoots over Adams. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. Westbrook lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
AI kicks to Bell. Back to AI. Now the pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post.
Extremely difficult cover. Think about this. Durant's combination of focus, length, and quickness, it has to be brutal.
To the left wing. Here's Diallo, defended by Bell. Diallo the pass to Patterson. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt,
That's
but
not
an
cool.
all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in Ben. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Durant finds Livingston. AI outside.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Bell. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot clock at 6, and the shot goes in.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Upside, Felton. Over Bell. It's off.
And capable of defending multiple positions, Bell has the speed and length to annoy anyone.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
Hey, AI, interview request for you. Come on.
Me? I barely played.
I want to hear from you. AI, Griff Bryant, thanks for talking to me. Congrats on your debut.
Thank you.
Well, now, you didn't get a chance to contribute much, but I'm always interested in how new players feel with that first game in the books. What'd you think about tonight?
I would have loved to do a little bit more out there, but I mean, it's exciting to settle in and get a sense for this team and what they're all about. Fans are amazing, and I hope to get a chance to show them a little bit more what I can do out there.
After college, you spent some time in China and then in the G League. The NBA must feel like a whole new world.
Yeah, in some ways, sure. You know, the scope may be bigger, but the goal's still the same. I'm just going to do my best to help them win any way I can, and I look forward to contributing some W's.
I'm sure the fans will appreciate that. Listen, thanks again, AI. Congrats on the debut.
Thanks, Griff. You're good to go. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, AI.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
part3 Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts. And Utah ends up going with the new group. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Livingston, Jonas Jerebko out there with Iguodala. Then it's AI, and it's Looney in at the center position.
Well, the Warriors returning to San Francisco next season after 48 years in Oakland. That new arena in Mission Bay getting finished up, polished up, fresh paint. It's looking good there. Hopefully it'll be just as rocking as Oracle Arena has been for this many years.
That one drops. He ties it up. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Here's AI. Off target from outside. And so it's Crowder with it. They bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The pass to Cephalosha. Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. A nice shot by Exum.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
To the paint, Crowder with the steal. From the arc. A shot, no good. And it's the Warriors on the break. AI with the ball. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter of play. Well, we've got a minute now. Let's hear what it was like for AI in his...
I look back on it, and it was just a surreal experience, you know, getting the call up, joining the team. Everything happened so fast I didn't have time to, like, overthink it or overanalyze it. So it was a bit of a ride, but, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way given the circumstances.
And that first game must have been a whirlwind for him.
Joining the team when he did with that much on the line, that's a lot of pressure to drop anyone into. AI showed, though, he could handle it and proved to be an asset.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out?
Just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, fans always have in the back of the mind the idea of those hometown calls, but the truth is the aggressiveness is paying off.
You know, out there with Jake Crowder. Then it's Thabo Cephalosha. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Exum with the one. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Livingston. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver.
Well, the ageless wonders.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. So free. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. For Utah. Udo's checked in for Favors. Crowder comes in for Joe Ingles. Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he really... contributed down there on
Go back.